Is it a psychological thriller torn from today's headlines, or is it a simple case of demon possession? Cinematic class is about to begin, and the professor is in. Ladies and gentlemen, another pretty good indie horror flick. This one is called Devil's Whisper. And the thing I like most about this is that it changes Jekyll and Hyde on you several times through the telling of the tale. You think at first that this is basically going to be a psychological thriller. A young man with deep scars from his past due to interactions with his grandfather. But now all of a sudden there's a hint that perhaps these interactions were demonically originated, and just when you think the psychiatrist has got the answer and is going to solve this young man's problems, oh boy, the demon sprouts wings and teeth and starts killing everybody. It's really an awful lot of fun on this one. It concerns a young man who finds an heirloom from his grandfather, and that brings back all of the memories from his past, and of course the demons associated with that heirloom. To complicate matters, the young man wants to be a priest and is studying to be in the monastery and what have you. So there's an extra added religious dimension to it that really carries the movie through. I enjoyed this. There's really no big name stars in this, but the actors who do the parts do them well, and certainly help the flow of the story. Special effects are always a little bit iffy in independent horror films. And at first I thought this is going to be a little cheesy because the demon first appears all in black, the Al Jolson black shape, so to speak, that in the horror films are wont to use. But then they add some really neat things. They add some techniques that you've seen in Bram Stoker's Dracula with shadows moving independently. They add real shaky movements like Ju-on, the grunge used. And, of course, the coup de grace, so to speak, is the sprouting of the wings like Jeepers Creepers did. So this thing is a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. There are some key dialogue situations which can change your interpretation of the ending of this movie. Now, I certainly have mine, and I like mine, but a couple of people I watched this movie with, they interpreted it totally different, and naturally, over libations after the movie, I had to set them straight. But the key is listen closely to the key dialogue, especially during the concluding reel. And I think you're going to like this one. I had a lot of fun watching it, and certainly I'd sit through this one again just to pick up some more of that dialogue. Devil's Whisper, it's called. It is available on video on demand. I think you're going to like this one. You'll also like Outtakes with Fiore, the Tri-State's longest-running and award-winning film review program. You can check your local times for days and listings. If not, drop me a line here on the YouTube channel, and I'll let you know how I can see it. The movie is The Devil's Whisper, psychological thriller or demonic possession. You watch it, and you decide. Now that you have learned what you have learned, here endeth your lesson.